today. It's the National Football League. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Buffalo Bills taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Looking to throw on second down. Rowe. He completes it to Wilson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down. Rowe. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 65 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Off the bootleg. Rowe. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rowe. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. On 1st and 10. Rowe. A quick throw, but incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be marked out right at the 20-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. Rowe. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On 1st down, Rowe finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. To throw on 2nd down. Rowe, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Bills getting ready for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Every quarterback in the NFL has a little bit of his own signature style out there, but for this guy, he really plays the game in a different way. It's led to a couple double takes from us up here as we see him as something truly unique. It's not that he's just the strongest passer or the best athlete to ever play the position. He just has a certain way of seeing the action, and it allows him to make some special plays out there.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Logan. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, Dent. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down, Dent, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try the left side. It's Chambers. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
His pass caught at the 4. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Off the play fake. Logan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chambers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. Dent. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the left side. It's Chambers, and he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, You have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did, that time for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They run the counter. Chambers. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. To throw on 3rd down. Logan. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a 1st down.
That's a letdown defensively because they had him stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
Looking to throw. Logan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Russell. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun. Logan. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a big loss on the play there. An absolute disaster, really.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Fourth down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The Falcons offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The offense on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan and start how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Buffalo offense back out ready to go.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Chambers, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Logan buying, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
On 1st down, Dent. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Rowe over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased outlet. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball's going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Logan over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Chambers, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Rowe. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rowe forced out to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Down to about the 32.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw on second down. Rowe, and it's caught over the middle. Wilson. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Off play action. Rowe. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
Looking to throw. Rowe looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Rowe flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it, but he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Steps away to his left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Falcons are back within a score.
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on first down. Logan throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Logan. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On third down, Chambers.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A final shot before break. Logan got his man complete over the middle. It's Russell. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start at Raymond James Stadium, an NFC South matchup between New Orleans and Tampa Bay. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. The Saints still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. The Jets trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. The Bears trying to hold on and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentator, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Chambers, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Looking to throw. Logan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Logan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Logan. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. On 1st and 10, Rowe eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards. Pretty impressive play. Scrambled out of the pocket. Now, it took some guts to throw that ball because the defender was right there.
Tells you also that his offensive line understands who he is. You don't just get one block on a play. Be prepared for 2 or 3 in order to help keep the play alive and out allowed for the completion downfield.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go. Gregory. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gregory. And he's brought down. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Looking to throw. Rowe. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Falcons have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
No problem there on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Come the Bills. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Logan. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Push him back. Push him back.
Operating from the gun, Logan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. Atlanta now coming out on the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Rowe. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gregory. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Rowe. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll run on 1st down. Gregory. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 62 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills ready to take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Logan. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Logan. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Logan. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. To throw on 2nd down. Logan throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Logan. And he will find his man on the outside.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Operating from the gun. Logan.
He still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Up the middle they go. Chambers. And a solid run down inside the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Fourth down and no hesitation from Matt LaFleur as he sends out the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the half.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when
he
we were
got
kids?
the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that mom, wasn't there?
There's always that mom. Wasn't yours, wasn't mine. All right, they brought the carrot sticks. But this guy, orange slices, and been reading the